never sleeps build. Got the sheet metal rusted up a bit. Took a wee bit of finessing. This rusted up quite a lot compared to this, so I gave that another black of matte black just to darken it up again, so they were closer matching. But today we got the dash, and in that other video I talked about getting some like necklace watch things, cheapo things. This is $2 or something like that. Anyway, it's got this, you may not see it in the camera, but the face is slightly domed, which is quite good because the inside of the dash is curved, so it fits real good in there. So what I'll do today is drill a hole here at about 15mm diameter or thereabouts, and we'll see how that looks. Probably won't put it in because on the edge of the hole where the drill will be, it'll be this nice clean silver steel, so I'll put it outside. It's raining at the moment, so I'll leave it outside for a few days just to rust the edges, you know, before sticking the watch in the back. Small details. Yeah, okay, let's get out the shed and drill the hole, eh? Focus. The dash is done. And a little there's some frosting around here. You might not see it in here. This camera I'm using at the moment, it struggles with close-up focus. So there you go. Oh, come on, you mother. So that there, you can see some frosting going on there. Well, that's from the glue drying, so it's a wee bit got a kind of a frosted edge on there. I don't mind that actually. I think that makes it look a bit more, come on, old and janky looking, which is what you want anyway. So that's glued with JB Weld on the back to hold it in place. I've got 2 extra holes here you would have seen. One of them I'm probably going to leave empty, like the gauge has been lost because this is a rat rod, and the other one I will put one of these gauges in here. These are RC4 drive sticker sheet. They come with a wee aluminium dash. I don't know where the other bit's gone. I didn't need it. It'll be around somewhere. So yep, that's all done, ready to go back in. I just want to put the steering wheel in before I decide which one's going to be empty and which one's going to have the gauge behind it. The other thing you would have seen me do in the video near the end there was build this here. This is prototype steering wheel. It's quite large, but if you remember these old cars, they got big ass steering wheels, no power steering back in those days. It's all about leverage. Big thing to yank on, you know. You've got to remember the introduction to, what was that program? G. Clampett's car, and they're driving along, you know, the Clampett family, and they had a big ass steering wheel on that old thing. Beverly Hillbillies, that's what it was. Yeah. So I'll probably finish this up today and just eyeball it. I just wanted to make a start to give myself an idea, if you can see here. No little racing steering wheel here, mate. Old schools. So a bit of concrete reinforcing mesh steel. And the other thing I did was I cleaned this out. You would have seen in the fast forward video. The reason I was doing that was so I could mount the electronics back inside under the in the cowl there. So from these, I'm not sure if you see it in this light, these little bolt heads, they look a bit garish and new, but these are not stainless. These will take the rust. The same thing happened with the Fat Betty. So these will rust up a bit and look more the part. This isn't a final fit out of the electronics. I just wanted to see about placement and where I could put things. It's kind of a roughing in sort of stage. Got your steering servo, of course, so it's got the armature coming out, and that's going to go into this linkage. So that's in. I've tucked over here in the side here is the receiver, 3-channel receiver, and this is the old keep it simple stupid type stuff, you know. The easiest way to do this is Velcro. You know, you learn this stuff from when you race. I used to race RCs, you know. So you just sticky back Velcro strips, you know. You get them from the hardware stores or the craft shops or sewing shops and whatnot, but it just makes it easy to get in and out, and it's exactly the same as up here. This is Velcro strip on the top there, a little bit of super glue on there just to help it along, you know, so it's got good stickability, but this is going to be all covered up by the dash, you know. You're not going to see any of this junk. It's going to be fine, and I'll paint anything that's looking a bit white and garish looking, brown paint that, so, but this thing here is just a piece of push bike inner tube. You might notice in some of the videos in the workshop there's an old push bike in the background. And with push bikes you get punches. So I keep my old inner tubes because I'm a bit of an old steep toe like that, because these rubber things are quite handy to use them for all sorts of stuff. But in this case I glued one end, sealed it, and glued the Velcro on there, and it basically makes a little rubber hammock, I suppose you could call it, to stick this in. Hey, steady tiger. Come on. There you go. This little beauty is the multifunction unit. The Benedini TBS Mini. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, this is going to be the sound. This has the V8 sound set on it. It's also going to control the LEDs for the headlights, brake lights, those sorts of things. So this, you buy this naked like this, you know, no case. I'm gonna stick it in here, and that's gonna sit in there just pretty as a picture, and I can just jam it on up there, because everything pretty much goes through this card, you know. The throttle, well, not the steering, that goes straight into the receiver, but the throttle goes through here before it goes to the ESC, so that it can get the sounds to synchronize with the trigger. And then you use the third channel two-way switch to turn off on and off LEDs and other things you might have. Okay, so you can I just add this wee bit on the end of the video here. I've mounted the cowl and the rear back on just roughly. Everything's loose, haven't put the nuts on, the bolts and all that sort of thing, but it gives me an idea, so I can get in here, see where this little guy's legs are going to go. I've got the tranny in here, so it's sitting, and I just got him sitting on a roll of sellotape, but just give me an idea of placement for the driver figure. I can start thinking about the angle and where the steering wheel is going to go. This 4-inch nails can be bent around and come up as a shifter, probably. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. And I'm also looking at the back here, thinking it's time I put the LEDs in here, the brake lights, probably one here and one there. I think it's probably going to be all I'm doing there. So I'll do that in the next video. This is just to wrap up this video. So this is where we're at, working in the interior. I'm thinking I probably need to put the seats in first so I can get his sitting height, so then I can figure out where the shifter and the steering wheel go. So I'm thinking, at the moment, I'm thinking either an old leather belt, maybe a bit of an old military webbing that I used to use when I was playing airsoft, or I don't know, maybe we'll go and have a look in my little pile of scrap metal and see if there's anything that looks seat-like. Little aviation seats would be quite cool, but I can't think of anything I've got that's remotely looks like that. Anyway guys, that's part 35, and yeah, cheers for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See you.